So we talked about the fact that there are many, many, many Unitarian Universalists that have a piece in Worship Web, both lay people and ministers. And I want to talk a little bit about the right relations part of using the materials in Worship Web. So if you're going to use a chalice lighting or a reading that someone wrote, right relations says that you attribute that reading to the person that wrote it, either verbally or in an order of service. That's an ethical right relations thing to attribute anything that is not yours. And in addition to the right relations issue, there are legal issues that have to do with copyright when you're using particularly published material, whether it's published by the UUA or by some other entity. If you are using, say you're reading from a book in a live worship service, that's usually a fair use of that material. If, however, you stream that worship service or you archive that worship service on your website or you archive a printed copy in such a way that anybody out on the web can find it, then you really need to deal with copyright issues. You must get copyright permission from the holder of the copyright, and that includes for music in our hymnal. Some of those hymns are the UUA is the copyright holder, others the copyright is held by the composer. There are all kinds of intricacies. Finding the copyright holder is often a question of talking to the publisher of a particular book and just figuring out who it is. But you can't take somebody's published work and put it on your website in such a way that it's accessible through a search engine without getting copyright permission to do that. And you can find out how to contact the UUA for questions about copyright through the UUA website. So if you plug in copyright in the search box, you will find all kinds of copyright information. But it is a question not only of legality, but also of right relations. It's creative work done by someone who has published it under their name, and to take it and just put it on the website is to deny them the royalties that they have earned with their work. So don't do that.